How the rise of radio shaped music history. Welcome back to Threads and Tunes, where we explore the fascinating intersections of music, culture, and technology. Today, we're diving into a pivotal moment in music history, the rise of radio, and how it transformed the way we experience and share music. Imagine a world where music was confined to live performances, where you could only hear your favorite songs at concerts or on rare records. This was the reality before the advent of radio. With the invention of radio broadcasting in the early 20th century, everything changed. Suddenly, music was no longer limited to specific locations or times. It became accessible to anyone with a radio receiver. The first radio broadcasts in the 1920s marked the beginning of a new era. Stations began to pop up across the country, each offering a variety of programming that included news, entertainment, and, of course, music. These broadcasts allowed listeners to hear the latest hits from the comfort of their homes, creating a shared experience that transcended geographic boundaries. One of the most significant impacts of radio was its ability to promote new genres of music. In the early days, jazz became a sensation, thanks in part to radio stations that played it around the clock. Artists like Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington gained national recognition, and their music reached audiences far beyond their hometowns. Radio not only brought jazz into living rooms across America, but it also helped to shape the genre itself, as different styles and influences blended together through airwaves. As the years went by, radio continued to evolve. The introduction of FM radio in the 1960s provided a clearer sound and allowed for a wider range of musical formats. This led to the rise of rock and roll, with stations dedicated to the genre helping to launch the careers of iconic artists like Elvis Presley and the Beatles. These artists dominated the charts, and radio became the primary means of discovering new music. But radio's influence didn't stop there. It played a crucial role in the civil rights movement by broadcasting music that spoke to the struggles of the time. Songs by artists like Sam Cooke and Nina Simone became anthems for change, reaching a broad audience and fostering a sense of solidarity among listeners. Radio became a platform for social commentary and a way to unify people around shared experiences and aspirations. As we moved into the late 20th century, the rise of radio also led to the emergence of different formats and styles. From country to hip-hop, radio stations began to cater to specific audiences, allowing for greater diversity in musical expression. The introduction of talk radio and specialized music stations provided listeners with more choices than ever before. Despite the rise of the internet and digital music platforms, radio remains a significant force in the music industry today. Many artists still rely on radio airplay to reach new audiences and promote their latest releases. In fact, radio can often make or break a song's success, proving that its influence is as strong as ever. As we look back at the history of music, it's clear that the rise of radio has shaped not only the way we listen to music, but also the music itself. It has bridged gaps, created movements, and brought people together through the universal language of sound. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of radio and its impact on music. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to Threads and Tunes for more engaging stories about music and culture. Until next time, keep the tunes alive.